Hello everybody, Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher Cape Cod Woman on YouTube and Pearls of Wisdom and Food on Facebook. And today is Friday, September 11th, and I do not know what happened to the Martha Vineyard video. It's a bummer because it was a long one and it was good, but all of a sudden it just stopped and dropped. So don't know what it is, but I will, this is like the makeup one. So, interesting day. Poor little Freddie's sick. He's got this high fever. Took him to the emergency vet last night. My regular doctor's on vacation, so they have nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do. They pumped him full of water under the fur. Poor little guy. So, hopefully I'll do something today, but it's expensive. Poor little guy. So he's not feeling good, and it's rained all day yesterday, it rained all day today, and I am totally fine with that because there's nothing like a rainy day to take stock, to take inventory of like what is going on, which I've been able to do. And today is a total day off. I didn't walk, and so I'm going to do some closet thinning of the fat clothes. And I've been on maintenance for a year. Do you think it's safe? I hope so. And so I will donate them to Salvation Army. And I don't do it to the shelter where I work because there's kind of like a conflict of interest in things. And to be honest with you, most of the women wouldn't fit in even my larger size clothes because they have that carbohydrate thing going on and sugar. So anyway, I went to Whole Foods yesterday, and I wanted to save it for my grocery haul tape later on today, but I couldn't. I got a grass-fed pot roast on sale for $5.99. Now, I'm sorry, but that's cheaper than regular box stores. So it's already in the slow cooker, not a crock pot, but slow cooking in the great big pot in the oven with all kinds of root veggies. So I'm very excited about that. Turnips and carrots and sweet potatoes, and it's going to be fun. So I've got that slow cooking, and I will head out. We had our grass-fed pork from the organic farm with some organic polenta, kind of like little round medallions. They're like 2 points for two of them. It's great. So we had that for the last 2 nights, and that was delicious and got the thumbs up from Greg. So I may take a trip to the organic farm, see what they have for pork in their huge freezers, and do something with that. Planning my food for the week. I'm going to have one of those Trader Joe's Korean-inspired pork shoulders, which you saw on my grocery haul that I already uploaded for today. And then a grass-fed burger on the grill with a baked potato and peas. I'm craving that like a 5-year-old. So totally enjoying this past week's worth of food with the coconut oil challenge. I am doing 1.5 tablespoons of the extra virgin Nature's Way unrefined coconut oil. And there is a little bit of a taste, and I put, I have 2 cups of coffee now instead of 4, and I put 1/2 cup in each, and then the half a tablespoon, and then I put 1/2 tablespoon on whatever it is that I'm having for dinner. And last night I had planned a little dessert, so I had one of those Hail Mary. I had 1/4 of the lemon vanilla tart with 1/2 tablespoon of the warmed coconut oil over it. The 1/4 of a tart was 3 points, and then the coconut oil. And it was the most filling, divine thing. Now, if you're used to huge, copious amounts of dessert, then, you know, it wouldn't satisfy you. But if you've done what I'm doing, which is high quality, high density, low amount, you would find it rich and absolutely satisfying. So I did my naked weigh-in, and indeed the scale moved down. So it's working for me, and it's working for some of you guys too, as you have reported. Somebody, one of my ladies, her name is Danielle, and she is, I believe she might be Canadian but living in France right now. So she has access to things that we might not show up, and I don't know if it's because YouTube does some discretionary offerings or not, but she posted on the Facebook page, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, a documentary about Weight Watchers in England. And although they use pounds, of course, pounds and pence over there, it's clearly obvious what they do. And they were called Pro Points instead of Points Plus. The documentary is a few years old, but she has her 26 points, and she does some configurations. And of course, it was one of those under, the secret investigation with the camera under the lapel sort of thing. And with some interviews off the street about Weight Watchers, and then some comparison about store-bought bread versus the Weight Watchers. Of course, it's almost, it costs 1/3 as much, and there's more points in the Weight Watcher bread. So those significant exposés about what Weight Watchers does, and then of course comparing the frankenfood of their desserts and chips and ice cream with the other regular store-bought. It's fascinating. It's about 22 minutes. And then she sat with two women that had done it on again, off again, on again, off again. One woman had gained back all of her weight in the year, and another woman had lost, I don't know how much she lost, but she was still holding on to 7 of those pounds. Both were obese in the tape, and she calculated how much each pound cost, and I think it was pretty close to $1,000 for the Weight Watcher food that they were encouraged to buy, and all of that sort of stuff. Well, these women were appalled. And then, I don't know where they found them, but a group of women, they have Haagen-Dazs over there. And so she did this thing. It's like kind of like picture a choir of women with orange cards or red cards. And so she did the Haagen-Dazs ice cream, which of course to most of us, we think that is the poison, right? Oh my God, full fat, real sugar. Oh my God, how horrible. But of course there's 4 ingredients in this Haagen-Dazs ice cream that she has. And then the like same Weight Watchers ice cream that has about 27 ingredients. Most of them you couldn't even pronounce, much less write out or, spell in a spelling bee. So the question is what do you eat? Before she flipped over the poster board piece of paper with the ingredients. And of course there were, 3 Haagen-Dazs, and the rest, probably, the other 22, were all Weight Watcher ice cream. And then she flipped it over, and then she said, how many of you would continue to buy the Weight Watchers? And a good number, at least a half a dozen, they lifted their cards, because she said, how many of you would continue to buy the Weight Watchers because you want to lose weight? So then there was a mini discussion after, and excuse me, ragweed season. So, it's just interesting that, like, she poses the question, so you'd rather have, unhealthy ingredients to lose weight, and they were in agreement of it. So if you're watching this video, and that video there, the documentary in England, and this video here, pat yourselves on the back, because you've come a long way with what it is that you allow to go into your mouth. And as some of you may know, the grocery haul that I did today was all about my salads and my Bolthouse. And although I didn't talk about it, I forgot. It's the Califia almond creamer. But both of those have the carinogen that they say is from seaweed, so they get to claim natural. But since somebody pointed out to me that it's of dubious distinction, I'm not having either one of those now. So my only lightener in my coffee now is heavy, grass-fed, pasture-raised cow's heavy cream. And I have a half a tablespoon. And it makes it the color I always liked when I did my too much coffee made. So that 25 calories for me is well spent, along with my Xylo. And I'm happy, happy, happy. And it's the same thing for me with my Truvia, since I found out it was processed 47 times. Well, how safe an alternative sugar does that make it? Is it any different than the blue, pink, and yellow packets? So I get these aversions once I find out that there's like dubious ingredients in what people are touting as, organic. So last night in the emergency vet place, there was an article in this little local newspaper, which I'm going to go pick up. It's one of those free things. And it was an article about organic food and talking about the difference. And it goes into the organic junk food, which is the highly processed flours and all of the ingredients that they put into the junk food. And I was saying that the other day. It's probably going to come up in a future video. But I was saying that the other day is that the things that the stores offer now, they have huge organic sections. And they're offering lots and lots of things on sale, but it's processed organic. So what's the difference? You've got the chemicals and you've got the non-chemicals, but it's still processed. So, with organic, if it doesn't have a label like an egg, like an apple, like raspberries, then that's healthy. That's what you want. And then Wilma, not sure how I pronounce her name, she posted 13 safe fruits and vegetables that you can purchase that don't need to be organic because of their thick skin. So I appreciate that. That was on my overnight feed in the Pearls of Wisdom and Food. So this is kind of like my makeup for the aborted Martha's Vineyard one, and just wanted to let you know what's going on. And this is what I've got going on. And I just don't like it when technical things don't go the way as expected. But I'm punting with another video. That's my offering. I can't fix that, but I can do another one. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, that you're tracking, measuring. I hope that you've explored the suggestion of the coconut oil weigh-in to weigh-in, and written down your experiences like I have, just a little, it's like 2 sheets, one sheet, both sides of it, talking about the things that I've experienced since I've had that. And my portions are smaller, much denser, much richer, and I'm much happier. So anyway, that's it for now. Let me know what you think. This is Sarah, Weight Watcher, Cape Cod Woman, and Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Bye-bye for now.